This week's hot NX rumor is that the NX will actually be able to bag your groceries. So the question remains, paper or plastic? I'm Shawn Long, this is Nintendo N90. Let's go! So we had two cool things going on with the Nintendo account system that'll be coming out. My Nintendo is now available to pre-register. Can't really do much with it right now, but it is cool to see. And also pre-registration is open for Miitomo. I did both of mine, you should do both of yours. With Bayonetta 2 getting a re-release for just $29.99, if you head on over to the eShop, you can actually pick up the game currently for just $29.99. So if you don't want to wait for a physical copy, now's a great time to get the digital one. We had two ongoings with Pokemon. First being the Pokemon World Rumble is actually coming to retailers now. It's going to be getting a physical release. There's going to be a bunch of enhancements that make it more or less of a not free to play game and more of an actual game experience. Also, Pokken Tournament has been announced to be in the competitive Pokemon World Championship Series. So, Pokken players, get your game on. Skylanders and Guitar Hero are two franchises we see on the Nintendo platforms from Activision, but evidently low sales across all platforms have led to layoffs in Activision. Finally, fans of the GameCube controller have something to look forward to with the Pro Cube controller from Hyperkin. This is basically going to replace the Wii U Pro controller as a third-party accessory, and it's wireless, and it looks like a GameCube controller. The best of all worlds combined into one. We'll have a review on Nintendo Enthusiast, so be on the lookout for that. Now before we get into what does this all mean, let's toss it over to Jason with Nindies and 90.
What's going on, guys? Jason here with all your indie news. Alright, first up, Oddworld New and Tasty is finally out on the Wii U. We reviewed it last week, giving it an 8 out of 10. Shawn Long thought that it had great presentation, had a few hiccups with the frame rate, controls could feel slick at times, but overall, great game, great puzzles. We do recommend you pick this one up. Alright, now if you followed Indie Corner at all over the last 2 years, you might be aware that Hyper Light Drifter was a game we featured when the show first started. It's a game I'm personally interested in seeing come out to the Wii U. Now unfortunately we got some news over the last week that we might not be seeing it come out after all. Now the developer released this statement on Kickstarter, and I quote, "We had information about our engine 2 years back when we announced support for the platform. This had assured us we could port to the Wii U with relatively little hassle by now. However, due to ongoing internal contractual issues beyond our control between the platform holder and engine developer, we just don't know when or if this situation will have a good resolution. We are looking into the options available and doing what we can to help push the issue, including posting about it here." Now the game was being developed on Game Maker Studios, so maybe they don't have such a good relationship with Nintendo these days. We don't know, but we'll keep you updated on what we're gonna see from Hyper Light Drifter in the coming months. Right now, another game that's coming to the Wii U is Chasing Dead, and it's finally been dated for the European eShop. It's actually coming out March 3rd. Now the story of this game is there's an alternate planet Earth that's just appeared suddenly in the sky. The survey team went there to research it, completely went missing. So now you play as a Marine who has to go to the planet to recover the survey team's research and any surviving members. Problem is that planet is covered in zombies. And that's all from my side. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Class vs. Crass. Back over to Shawn.
So aside from the Pokemon news, it was pretty slow this week. The Pokemon stuff is pretty cool, that Rumble World will be getting a physical release, and that Pokken Tournament is going to be in competitive stuff, because Nintendo really seems to be pushing for that. The My Nintendo account stuff is great that it's open, but right now you can't really do anything with it, so it's kind of pointless. Same with Miitomo. Now, one thing I do have an issue with is this whole Activision thing, okay? You milk franchises year after year, and then you resurrect a franchise that's been long dead that nobody really wanted to come see back. I'm sorry if you did, but I personally didn't with Guitar Hero. And then you're surprised that it doesn't sell well, but you can't even use your old accessories with the new Guitar Hero. So you had to get the $100 bundle right off the gate if you wanted to play it. And then you're surprised that it didn't sell well. Same thing with Skylanders, man. You milk it year after year after year after toy after toy after toy. You gotta stop. You have to take breaks. There's a reason why companies don't release yearly games all the time, unless they're huge IPs, something like Call of Duty, which you also do. See, Activision, that's your cash crop. And everything else that you really have doesn't really bring about the sales that you really want it to. So it's a damn shame that people lost their jobs over your poor decisions. And that's gonna do it for this week's show. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. Later.